Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast.
That's going to be a new event for us.
Yes.
And looking forward to it.
Looks like it's
In
going to be a
fact,
lot
I
of
got
fun.
the flyer right here.
There it is.
You see it?
Hot off the press.
So Mega Meet 2K26, Team Gilman. Saturday, March 14th, 10 to 2 is the show. We're going to be on the air with you live from there from 10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Mega car show, awards, food and drinks, vendors, DJ, and giveaways.
And us.
Yeah, the Car Meet Network. We'll get to meet those guys too, I guess. All right. Hey, let's start the show, shall we?
Shall we?
Okay.
We shall.
Here we go. I'm not ready. It's the award-winning In Wheel Time car talk show just ahead. In Wheel Time. What? Yeah, it's our stuff. Jeff will have the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll bring you the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world Mars. Right there, right here, because we always need more Jeff Seeger.
Yep.
Who you don't see, thank goodness for now anyway, is David Ainsley, who's still in bed.
Yeah.
He's back there somewhere. And I'm Don Armstrong. Forgot that. We appreciate you joining us for our show today and every Saturday from normally 10 a.m. to noon Central Time. So that's our live show. All right. We've got our story of the week. This is story one. I actually have two stories, and I'll expand on that in the next hour. But for now, here's story one. Service technicians use computer tablets to diagnose issues in today's electronics-filled vehicles. Those tablets, however, wouldn't be much use with older vehicles that predate many of today's technological advances. That's where technician retention comes in handy. Experienced service technicians not only know how to work on older vehicles, they can also teach younger ones to get those skills as well. GM has done an incredible job of creating technician loyalty and retention, according to Bo Mandel, president of Mandel Buick GMC in D'Iberville, Mississippi. Mandel, however you want to pronounce it, is a past chairman of the Buick GMC National Dealer Council. Several years ago, the automaker set out to create a retention program that includes accolades, schooling, and a bonus structure that allows technicians to stay in the same place, he said. It's important to keep experienced technicians around because these guys know how to fix these older cars, Mandel said. Some of his technicians have been with him for 25 years. Wow. His dealership also has an apprentice program that pairs a young technician with often a junior college automotive program graduate along with an experienced technician. The young technician is not only learning through GM and all their tests and programs and training, he's learning hands-on. His dealership has graduated about 10 technicians that way. That's how we build our bench, as he calls it. Service technicians have access to an archive of General Motors training manuals, and a GM's manager, Dan Carter, said that it's possible to learn how to repair older vehicles even for a new technician. This is a spark plug. Yep. This is a carburetor.
This is a key fob.
GM's customer care and after-sales division has a relationship with a number of trade schools and donates unneeded parts to those schools, according to Patrick Nesner, GM's Director of Strategic Service Initiatives and Accessories. And I give you that story because it's getting to be that time of the year where you may have a child, male or female, that is really interested in automotive. Well, if you'll go to a dealership, and chances are you probably know one or someone at a dealership and say, I got a kid that's really interested in this. How do we help him along? And chances are they're going to know a way to get to it. We've had people from San Jacinto Junior College here on our show, and talked about the stream that way. But this is through a dealership. You know, when I was in high school, that's when I started working for the Chevrolet dealership. And as much as I brought to the table from, you know, my friends and working under the hood of their cars and my car and that sort of stuff, I brought something to the table, but not near as much as you can get from, say, a junior college, a tech school of some sort. You know this.
Mm-hmm. Particularly these days with so much computer being involved, it's just not pulling wrenches and taking off an alternator.
And ask us how well we are coordinated with our computer skills here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show.
Please don't.
No, don't. We've kind of stumbled into this. So.
But to your point, back in our day, there wasn't anything like that. And, you maybe replace the carburetor with a technician, or you help do this or help hand them a tool. Right away, you know what you're doing.
Well,
and then you're looking for promotion.
I don't know whether either one of you remember this, but on Richmond Avenue, where the loop crosses Richmond Avenue now, there used to be a General Motors training school there. And it was a big one, had lots of classrooms and, had the blocked windows that, looked like ice cubes kind of on the side of the building, very 1940s and 50s. And actually, Richardson Chevrolet sent me to that training school. And so there are schools out there, but not like that anymore. If you want to go to a school, you need to go through a legitimate school, one that can train you in all things, and then they can drill it down. You into body shop stuff?
Yeah.
Are you into paint? Are you into service department, heavy duty repairs, engine overhauls, that sort of stuff? Whatever it is, once you get going and you get your feet wet in this industry, then you can drill it down to a more specific portion of the learning curve.
It's not just in the back of the shop that you can go to school for finance. You can go to school for marketing, and all of that interplays. It all intertwines. It's all connected at the dealership.
Well, particularly when you're talking about the collision versus the wrenching, because the sensors and the computers, it all ties together. You can have a bad sensor up underneath the hood someplace that keeps the car from running. It has nothing to do with the mechanics of the vehicle. Yeah. It's really getting complicated.
And to say the least. Speaking of complicated, there are some complications in the automotive industry, specifically regarding recalls. I got a short list this week, which is strange, and I didn't have any Fords on here, which is the first time.
That's why it's George.
So apparently there's some headway being made somewhere.
Good.
Yeah, in the bookkeeping.
Jaguar I-Pace. Hello, Jaguar I-Pace 2020 to 2021. They're advising you to park that vehicle outside because the high voltage battery may overheat and catch fire.
Oh, no.
Same thing with the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 9, 2025 to 2026. High voltage battery may catch fire.
What?
Yes. I saw one the other day on the side of the road, ablaze. I'm going, that is a battery car. They could not get it out.
No, there's special techniques.
They finally had to call in a special fire truck to squirt the foam on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a nephew he's out of the Marines, and so he went to work for the fire department, went through all the training at the university, got certified, all that good stuff. They never taught them, and they still don't teach them how to put out an electric car, a full electric car fire because of the way it burns. Yeah. They either put the foam on it and then try and bag it before the foam dissipates enough the air gets back to it. And that's a big major hoop-de-doo. In fact, they don't do it down in the smaller towns of 50,000 people down there. They don't have it to do that because so their job is to let it burn.
Wow. Let it burn. Stand back.
That's all they can do.
Get
and
the
it may
marshmallows
take
out.
days.
I was gonna say, carry some weenies and buns and all that.
Yeah, marshmallows.
And our final recall of the week is the Hyundai Kona for 2026. Loss of steering control from a cracked steering knuckle assembly. Martha, I can't get into the driveway.
Here, hold this.
Hold my beer. All right. Let's do some fun stuff, shall we?
All right.
Let's do our sold car roundup guessing game.
Okay. You got control there.
And
I'll get.
Okay. So we had some pretty good cars this week that I was interested in. Some of the prices are stupid, but
What are you trying to say there, Don?
Well, I don't know as if I would pay some of the prices that they're paying for some of these cars, but there's always that one person, hey man, I really connect with that car and I'm going to pay him $100,000
for every seat.
Yeah. So the first one up today is going to be a 1969 AMC AMX. And the AMX was just a several-year model offering by the American Motor Corporation out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. And this car drew my attention because of the price of it. So what do you think that car sold for on Hemmings sold car roundup?
$27,000.
Mars, do you have? Well, no, you can't play.
Yeah, he's got the.
So is Heitzman with us?
Heitzman's saying 11,000.
Oh, Heitzman's with us. Okay.
Yeah.
So 11,000. And is George with us this morning?
Well, he is, but he's
whatever it is going to be $99.95.
Yeah, 99.
He was here earlier,
got
but
him covered.
I'm not seeing him. Oh, there he is. 59.99.
Yeah, I like that, but no. But actually, Jeff is pretty close. 26,250, and that's what drew my attention. I'm going, wait a minute, that's a pretty rare car. If that's an original,
yes.
26,250 is
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, I would, yeah. I'm wondering why it's so cheap.
Now
It's 'cause
this
it's
one,
original,
this
yeah.
one here, the next up is the 1971 Chevrolet
man.
Chevelle. Now, is it a real SS? It's got the SS stripes on it. I do not see the cowl induction hood.
Yeah,
that-
it's there. It's got the cowl induction.
Yeah,
does.
okay.
but did
It's
it,
got the
did it
factory
have
wheels.
Did it have hood pins, or were those
I don't
added
think
on?
that those
I
cars
don't-
had
No,
hood
they didn't
No,
have
I
hood
don't think it
pins.
came
So
from
that's
the
an
factory.
add-on.
Went to my chiropractor the other day, and he's got a 71. And he's
This car?
No, no,
Chevelle?
Chevelle, yeah, he's got one, and he keeps it behind his office, and he's working on it. He's restoring it. He hadn't driven it in a couple of years.
And
you
he's
know.
your chiropractor.
Yeah, and so I was asking him about
That's
it.
why you're walking funny.
And he said, no, I haven't driven one. He said, somebody stole my carburetor. And they stole your carburetor? I said, well, the good news is that eliminates about 3/4 of the people that are under age 22 because they don't even know what a carburetor is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, somebody
I'm-
knew that the
I'm,
car was back there.
Yeah, yeah.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go
how
31.
How
31.
much? You say 31?
I say 31.
Heitzman says 29,
Okay.
and George says 28,999.
Well, they're all close because it sold for $29,400, $29,400, which I think for a 71.
It's a good price.
Yeah.
Now, is it an SS? It's
Yeah.
got the stripes on it, but I don't know.
You'd have to do
Well,
some
until you
looking.
buy it, you don't. Well, yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
check it out.
All right, next up, 1957 Ford Thunderbird. Now, this is before they jacked it all up and started going away
A
from the
real
Corvette.
Ford
Yeah.
Thunderbird.
American Graffiti.
It's a two-seater.
Port window.
It looks good. 57
Yes.
Ford Thunderbird. What do you think that sold for?
I'm gonna
Why
go-
why would you put those aftermarket
I
wheels
don't
on
know.
that car?
That's a deduct there. I'm gonna go 25. Just flat 25.
Did you look at my papers or something?
No, I did not. I'm looking straight ahead. I'm not looking that way, and I.
Well, I don't have it over here. It's hidden, and I
Yeah.
can't shuffle my paper.
Yeah.
So Heitzman says 32. George says 20,909.
It sold for $25,200.
Wow.
Way to go, Jeff.
All right. And I don't even like the car.
I'm not a big fan.
No.
Look, it's got the porthole hardtop windows.
I would
Well-
turn it into a donk.
And the fender skirts, it would be nice to have the fender skirts on it, and then the blonde behind the steering wheel.
No, donk
if
it.
it had that, it'd be good.
Was that a 57 that she
I
drove?
think so.
I think so. It had the port windows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
that's just that's a top.
All right. Next up, we're going to go in a different direction here. Here is a
Oh.
1957 Willis pickup. Willis. Okay. What do you think? This is so unusual and so unique. What do you think that sold for? You never see this.
16.
What?
Yeah,
Jeff says 16.
I'm not.
What does
I'm not feeling it.
What does Mr. Heitzman say?
Well, he hasn't got on here yet, but I'm a little shocked.
He's googling it.
Jeff's 16,000.
Well, that's no
Heitzman
fun.
says 9,000.
Heitzman says 9,000.
Yeah.
So he's going in the other.
So he
direction.
must. Yeah, he must
He
be.
knows something.
Must be in the same area you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I would have went the other way.
let's-
George is at 24.
Guess
999.
what? You know why it took him long? Because he looked it up.
Ah.
It sold for $24,150.
You go, George.
George.
George is back.
He is. Well, okay, here's one specifically made for George.
All right.
A 1931 Model AA.
Wow.
I know.
Jeez.
A Model AA.
Look
Now,
at the wheels on that.
I know, I was
Really
just going to
nice.
say, but remember, has it got dualies in the back?
I
I don't know, but
It kinda looks like
It
dualies.
does. And if that's the case, then it would be kind of rare, I think.
yeah.
I kind of like it. I like the colors. I like everything about it. Actually,
I'm gonna go.
it doesn't have any horsepower, but whatever.
29,999.
Mr. Heitzman says 21,000.
Okay. Well,
George says 37,999.
guess what?
George got it.
How about 17,325?
Oh, wow.
Mr. Heitzman.
I know. That would be the perfect vehicle to take to the drive-in with your honey. Get in the back.
Yep. Or The Hot Rod Tour of Texas.
Well, see, now for George Skelton, I would say that our next car would be more along his lines.
Okay.
This would be a 1984 Land Rover Defender. 84.
Wow.
It just if it had a turret on top of it, it'd be perfect.
A turret. A turret. God. Yeah, but the color's right. It's a new, obviously it's a refresh. Because they didn't have that color in 1984, I promise you. 84 Land Rover Defender.
32,000. It's
Yeah.
probably going to be higher, but I'll go 32.
Mr. Heisman says 35,000, so he's in the same mind you are.
And
George says 17,999.
all of you are terribly underpowered here. $110,250.
And you said that's a George car? Come on.
No, that
He
is
didn't
a
say
George
George
car.
would buy it. He
he
just
said
said George
George
could
car.
drive it.
George
All
will
of
put the turret
George's
on
money
it.
is in a savings account. It's millions. All right. And our final car of the morning is going to be this one.
Oh, man.
Now, this to me is a Jeff Heitzman car.
Yeah?
A 1986 Mercedes-Benz SEL, four-door, stodgy. I got my brown tie on to go with my brown car.
Now,
Got the guy in the front seat with the hat.
well, yeah,
and
is this
and the
with
tie.
or without a chauffeur?
Well, it's an 86 Mercedes-Benz SEL. It's sold for no reserve. Now, somebody actually bought this, and how much do you think that they paid for it?
$18,000.
Well, Mr. Heisman's sitting at
38.
38,000.
I went 18. I don't think it went as much as you think it would.
Well, I don't know. Let's see. Bobby joined in on the last one a little bit late, but let's see if he got something to contribute.
This
here.
would be a great vehicle to take on the Hot Rod Tour
Yeah.
in Texas. By the way, are we talking to Bobby next
Yeah,
hour?
he's chimed in. He's coming in.
next guest.
You
Yep.
guys, he's our next guest. Okay, good.
So George says 32,999.
Okay. Did Bobby guess on this? He didn't.
I think the last one blew him away so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby says 16,000.
He's close. He's going
This
my
car,
direction.
this 86 Mercedes-Benz SEL sold for $5,550.
I could buy that for one of my granddaughters and send her to school.
Well, she'd just break it.
Well, no, she wouldn't because it's a tank.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway,
Man.
so that's our soul car roundup for this week. That was fun. Okay.
Getting better at it.
We are. All right, coming up, Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll bring you some of the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Stay with us. The N-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break.
The Tailpipes and Tacos renowned cruise-in expands to Beaumont. Golden Triangle cruisers will want to experience Tailpipes and Tacos at the Loopy Tortilla, I-10 South in Beaumont near Washington Boulevard. Grab free Loopy breakfast tacos with any donation to Shirley's Kids. Enjoy a coffee or an adult beverage. Every cruise-in vehicle is automatically entered to win one of the beautiful Chili Pepper trophies for Best Hot Rod, Classic, and Modern Classic. Tailpipes and Tacos Beaumont happens Saturday morning, March 21st, 8 to 11 a.m. If you're a car geek like we are, this is the event you'll want to attend. The N-Wheel Time Car Talk Show will be online live, and you may be interviewed about your ride. Tailpipes and Tacos Beaumont edition, Saturday, March 21st, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla, 2050 I-10 South in Beaumont. The Katy Tailpipes and Tacos happens Easter Saturday, April 4th, 8 to 11. The free Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In is a production of Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex, Beaumont, and Katy. Tastes pretty good. Apple or Android, N-Wheel Time Podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give N-Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on N-Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. NWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
Live show every week. In-Wheel Time airs Saturdays, 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. And, of course, there are the podcasts that you can grab anytime. Thank you for joining us today. Time now for Jeff's cruise-in and events calendars.
Yeah, we've got a little things going on all over. Now, the cruise-ins, our cruise-ins and all that good stuff are getting more and more prevalent. You got nicer weather. The days are getting longer. Everybody's happy. So here we go. You got Stephanie Nicole's 15th annual car and plane
I was waiting for
show.
this. It's Stephanie Nicole's birthday.
Yeah.
whoever that is.
I don't know if it's their annual car and plane show. It's February 28th, which was next Saturday.
Car and plane
Yeah,
show.
it's at the GTU Terminal Drive in Georgetown, Texas, which is just north of Austin, Texas. It'll take place at the Georgetown Airport. The event benefits automotive technology and the students of GISD, which is Georgetown Independent School District. So good for them. Then you got Cars and Coffee at Current. This is at the Current Christian Church. It is February 28th from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's at 26600 Westheimer Parkway in Katy, Texas. Cars and Coffee at the Current welcomes all makes and models. It's the last Saturday of the month.
Current Christian Church.
Yeah. And it's
As opposed to the old Christian church.
right.
This
It's
is
the current
Christian
one.
church.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, not
Or
the past
the
tense.
past,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or not a future. This is the current one. And it goes from 8 to 11. We got a swap meet going on February 28th, which is next Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And it's where? In
I haven't
Rosenberg.
been to a good swap meet in a long time.
It's down in Rosenberg. We should
Well,
do
I
that.
know, but I mean, I'm thinking you could get some parts for that Mercedes Benz that we had in the sold car
That
around.
Jeff
here.
bought.
Probably
Yeah.
need it. Yeah,
Jeff
yeah.
bought, yeah. I need that screw to screw on the bezel around the chrome light.
And it's
Yeah,
a fine
it's
machine thread with a
$200
hex.
is-
It's $200 for the screw.
And you got to order it. Swap meet will the barbecue a lot. It's going to be at the Rosenberg Fairgrounds down there in Rosenberg, Texas. It runs, like I said, next weekend
down the
starting at
street.
10.
Yes, it is.
Organizers invite attendees to mark their calendars, gathering focused exclusively on the swap meet, and they're going to be there until 7 p.m. Then next Saturday, we've got the Bulldog Auto Detailing Car Meet. And that's in Temple, Texas, George. In case you're out there wandering around, it's at 2202 West
I
Adams.
can't imagine
Avenue.
George wandering around.
Yeah, you can wander around.
Well, yeah. Well, at his age, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could. I wander around
I,
already.
I saw you wandering around yesterday, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Bulldog Auto Detailing will host the event car meet. It's at, like I said, 2202 West Adams. Professional car photos will be available. This is going to be a courtesy of Elafia Media while sports lasts. There you go.
Ifla.
IFLA
IFLA.
Media. There you go. And then for one of you, Mike, this one's the Mauriceville Cruise In.
Yeah.
It's next Sunday. It will be in Orange, Texas at
Now,
11261.
are you reaching out to these guys and letting them know about the
Every one
Olympic
of them that we
tortilla?
can find, yeah. All the car clubs, the Mustang clubs, and stuff that's over there. Yeah.
This one's going to be at
Because you're spending the night in the parking lot. Going to open up the welcome wagon at 3:00 in the morning for all those early risers that go there early.
Well, I think we decided on 4, but I'll check with Chase and see what.
Okay, well,
When
this is
the
going to be
tacos will be ready.
It's going to be at Leslie's Place in Mauriceville Cruise In. So there
Leslie's
you go.
Place.
Leslie's Place. Yeah.
It's on Sunday.
On
Huh.
Sunday. Yeah, there you go.
Interesting.
Orange. There you go.
There you go.
Wipe your hands of that.
Okay. We've got some news for you today.
The
U.S.
news.
Supreme Court just yesterday ruled many of President Donald Trump's tariffs illegal, but stopped short of saying whether or how the federal government must refund businesses for duties that they've already paid. And wait till you hear the figures. Ready? The 6-3 decision pertains only to tariffs issued by Trump under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act of 1977. Those include the national level reciprocal tariffs the White House placed on imports that vary from 10% to 50%, and import taxes Trump said he placed on Canadian, Mexican, and Chinese goods in response to fentanyl trafficking. Tariffs issued under other authorities, including duties on vehicles, auto parts, steel, aluminum, and copper, remain in effect and are not impacted by the ruling. It's so complicated. How do you ever keep this all straight?
Well, I think he did it in mind because he knew there was going to be controversy because there's some are saying it's legal, some are saying it's illegal,
Well,
whatever the case.
In regard to the tariff refunds, they've decided what I heard this morning on the way over here, because it's plenty of garbage on the air this morning.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court, it's not up to them to decide what happens to
It's
the money.
Congress.
They just decide whether it's
Legal.
following the law. Well, now they're saying that was the wrong law he did it under. There's other laws, so
They
now he's
can
got to
do it.
change and
Right.
do it under a different
Right,
law.
right.
Okay,
Then
so
they
get
do-
this. Still, the decision will have significant ramifications for automakers and suppliers. The auto industry paid $8.6 billion through October of 2025 in duties now deemed unconstitutional, according to an October 20th analysis by PwC. The government has also collected $29 billion on imported industrial and manufacturing goods under the now illegal tariffs in that time.
How much did
The
you
federal
get?
government has collected about $314.4 billion in total duties, taxes, and fees since the start of 2025. Oops. I'm sorry.
Lot
You're
of-
not going to get your money back.
A lot of duty going
Forget
on.
there is a lot of duty.
Yep, a lot of duty.
Toyota Motor Manufacturing Canada has signed a deal with Agility Robotics of Oregon to deploy a half-dozen humanoid robots at its Woodstock, Ontario assembly plant. The automaker, which builds the RAV4 at the Southwestern Ontario facility, tested 3 of the robots on site last year and has signed to expand the program to 7 humanoids.
Are they the blow-up kind? Or?
No, apparently they're actually metal and plastic and stuff.
They're at Woodstock, so they may not need to.
Oh,
As part, well, there's that.
That'd be hippie.
As part of a robots as a service agreement, Agility Robots said on February 19th. The robotics company general purpose humanoid robot known as Digit is designed to take on repetitive logistics and manufacturing tasks and uses artificial intelligence to learn and adapt to new manufacturing workflows. The expanded deployment at TMCC, Toyota Motors, follows roughly a year working through development, proof of technology, and on-site pilot. The 7 robots will be tasked with loading and unloading totes from an automated tugger. Totes are the things that they carry, like,
parts.
but in specific tail lights.
Right.
Whole rack of tail
Right,
lights.
right.
That sort of thing.
Right.
And they bring them up on a little tug,
Yeah.
drop off that cart, and pick up the empty one.
Yep. Digit, huh? You said Digit?
Digit,
Is
yeah.
that with Frankie
That's the
Avalon?
best
Or?
name you can come up with.
Well,
Frankie
why not?
Avalon.
What a great name for a dog. What's your dog's name? Digit. Digit. Here, boy. After evaluating a number of robots, we are excited to deploy Digit to improve the team member experience and further increase operational efficiency in our manufacturing facilities. TMC employs about 8,500 staff across its 3 plants in Ontario. It's by far the largest producer of vehicles in Canada, building more than 500,000 RAV4s and Lexus RXs in 2025.
Ah,
That's a lot.
it is.
It is.
And can you imagine the size of that facility? Yikes. We went to the Corolla thing, at the Corolla manufacturing, where they did the stamping and the whole 9 yards. You stand at the door and you look down there and you can't see the end
Yeah,
of it. It's
exactly.
so far down the way.
Yeah.
It's massive. You just don't have an idea how your
like
car
little
was built,
cities.
where it
Yeah.
was born.
But it's not just one floor like that. There's several floors.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, and it's with an add-on stamping plant at the back. So it all starts back there and works its way up toward the front.
Yep. Sort of reminds you of the Willow Run plant when they made B-52s up
Yes.
in Detroit, where they actually had to make the
L.
factory an L because the property that they wanted to go on, they couldn't get the property, so they had to make a turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still there today, I believe.
Yeah, I believe you're right. Interesting. Well, we have finished half of the show.
What?
We have. And so we're going to move on now. But I wanted to remind you that we love to hear from you. Shoot us an email anytime. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. And we will be right back. The Easter Bunny's coming to the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, April 4th, 8 to 11 a.m. And you're invited too. Bring the kids and grandkids. It's a cruise-in like you've never attended before. With a donation to Shirley's Kids, you'll get a free Loopy Tortilla breakfast taco. There'll be coffee and adult beverages, plus chili pepper trophies for the best hot rod, best modern classic, and best classic. There's no entry fee and no registration. Just bring your ride and the kids. Bad bunnies aren't allowed, but the Easter Bunny will be there, and he'll be full of joy to help make this Tailpipes and Tacos a very special one. Photo opportunities abound. The NWheel Time Car Talk Show will be streaming around the globe, and you could be selected to tell your car story to a global audience. It's the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In Easter Edition, Saturday, April 4th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, located on 99 the Grand Parkway, just south of I-10, the Katy Freeway in Katy. Make plans now. Loopy Tortilla, eats pretty good.
Houston, get ready. Team Gilman is hosting a mega car meet at the North Complex. Acura, Mazda, Subaru. We're collaborating with the Car Meet Network, so you know it's going to be crazy.
And that's not all. We're going to be raffling off 6 cars to be sold at $1,000 each. See below for more details.
You're not going to want to miss this, Houston. March 14th. We can't wait to see you here.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.